gonna do my best to stay motivated this time. I'm a little hyped off the last set, but I'm not gonna say that this set really gets me off because I've seen it a lot.
Yeah.
Though I'm always happy to see good play in Arizona.
I will get off if I see Shane reset the bracket, and then I'll get off again if I see him win it.
Yeah.
Because even though he's #1, I always feel like he's kind of the underdog in this matchup.
Yeah, and Shane knows that the last 2 times he's been ranked over Saiki is not necessarily because he's been beating Saiki or outplaying Saiki. It just Saiki's been losing to a lot of silly players that he should not be losing to.
Yeah.
And Shane has the factor that Shane does not lose to you unless you are better than him.
Exactly.
So he has managed to just keep first in the state by having a consistent record and not necessarily by beating Saiki.
He's done the impossible of almost consistency in Smash 4.
Yeah.
Whereas Saiki just turns it on when he's in Grand Finals and Winners Finals. Whenever he does play Shane, it's just good showing.
Shane has pushed him to the limits of true Saiki at all moments. He doesn't mess around with no Kaioken. Like he hits the Super Saiki right off the bat
every time. Yeah. When was the last time Shane beat Saiki?
Last time they played, when Shane won in Winners, but then lost in Grands.
Okay. Well, when's the last time you won a tournament over Saiki?
I don't know. Last season they didn't even play once.
So probably rewired then, right?
Possibly.
Wow.
Yeah, if you consider only like Grand Finals, there's been tournaments where Saiki's been at and Shane's been at where Shane has won and Saiki hasn't. But it's because Saiki ends up losing to other players, and Shane just defeats everyone along the way.
All right, so we got 151% on Shane right now, and this Power Shield City right now. This is like they know what each other want, and they're just kind of swinging around right now.
Ooh, that was a very risky down B.
Not kill.
Shane didn't miss the punch on that. Hit him with the dash attack afterwards. Yeah, close to the kill though. Very close.
169%. You got to know this rage is boiling deep down inside his soul. Oh, and the down air soft hit doesn't kill off the top, but it's getting so close. This Sheik is ready to die from pretty much any sort of paper cut.
I love that option where you up throw, then you wait for the air dodge and try to go over the bouncing fish. It always looks cool and it works. But that, honestly, with how high percent Shane was, I don't think it was viable.
And Shane almost actually even got an up air out of that bouncing fish, but does take the first stock despite being at 184%.
But yeah, within between
and their characters
or whatever for each match.
For each set.
Yeah, before it starts.
They need to choose their 5 players, and then there's their person.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. And have them pick their characters too, because they should be character locked.
Their character locked only on their first pick, I think, right?
There's different ways to go about doing it.
Yeah,
They do that. Their character locked on their first pick.
Okay.
So whatever they pick when they sit down to play their character.
I think that's slightly more dynamic and interesting. And I'm not gonna lie, I was not paying attention to what happened, but I know that Saiki just won that match.
It was a fair train.
Was it? All right,
fair train off the side, and then he doesn't die off the side blast zone, but he had no jumps and no options to come back.
That's the classic Sheik versus Cloud matchup, and exactly what the situation Shane is trying to avoid every time that he plays against Saiki with Sheik.
And goes right back to Town and City. I kind of respect it because he did win the first game at the last set here, and I think he just has a point to prove at this point. And Saiki's just playing so clean though.
Yeah, this is
top Saiki right now.
This is why this matchup sucks.
Yeah, Saiki is proving that his robotic attention to detail is the reason that Sheik is a top tier in this game.
Yeah. Optimal Sheik is probably the best in the game, but it's so hard. It's hard to do that and to get kills while you're at it. Ooh, there was a lot of really cool potential interactions in that situation. It ended up not being as exciting as possible, but
that was like more of a slowdown than normal, I think, too. That was a strange interaction because I think there was a trade involved.
Yeah, Saiki definitely hit him with a nair at the same time.
Yeah, that was very strange, but nice tomahawk coming up from Shane there. Getting him off stage, but doesn't really get a punish on him. It's so hard to get Sheik and keep her off stage.
Yeah.
What do you do to keep Sheik off stage?
You really, it's not even matter. You just gotta get Sheik back, hope Sheik goes for the ledge, and then hope you cover every option every time.
Exactly.
Especially with Cloud, you're not going off there to go shake hands with Sheik. You're just letting her come back to the stage and dealing with it when you're there.
Oh, goes for a high bouncing fish. That was an interesting option there. Saiki's kind of feeling himself, I think.
I don't know if feeling himself is the right word. It's more like trying to be a slightly more mix-up oriented.
I mean, he's definitely going for options that he hasn't gone for this tournament. I know he's gone for them in the past, but it's just stuff that I feel like he doesn't really go for unless he knows he's playing well.
Well, these normally I would agree, but I think Shane took advantage of Saiki for so long because Shane was so much better at mixing things up than Saiki was, and Saiki can never download him. Where Saiki's specialty is playing you in one set and then never losing to you again. And I think Saiki's over time developed. One, he has to play extremely not exciting.
Yeah.
And then two, that was my backup word choice for that. But also keeping the mix-up game on point to keep Shane off guard. Shane is also a very experienced versus Saiki. He expects Saiki to go for the least risky option every single time because that's what he does. So by mixing it up with some aggressive options, he can catch Shane off guard.
That was a really interesting decision by Saiki to throw needles a third time after catching that up B. I feel like a dash attack or pretty much anything might have been able to just kind of gimp him.
But that would have been slightly more risky.
Yeah, and you just want to play safe. What you're just talking about. You're so smart.
Thanks, Dad.
You're
just kidding, you're not my dad. Don't ever think you're my dad and let no one quote that.
Well, I mean, you said it. Your words.
No, but I canceled it before anyone could quote me. Yeah, Shane has to go really high up with that one.
And that was a great recovery, yeah. Goes high and drifts back to the ledge. And but Saiki's just suffocating on the ledge here.
It's so hard. Saiki's suffocating on the ledge, Sheik's suffocating on the ledge. Cloud is Cloud on the ledge.
Yep, and that's 2-0 right now for Saiki.
The pot for singles, I don't know, honestly. It's 10 times however many entrants we got. And yeah, Shane just thinking like, he's
got this in his head. He's like, I can't do anything against
He needs to go
Sheik.
Mario. I'm gonna tell us. He needs to go Sheik or Diddy Kong or Mario right now. That's my call.
Yeah, Saiki's just kind of sitting there, just waiting to win his money. And Shane's thinking long and hard about how he's going to try to take it away from Saiki.
And I know Shane has opted for counter picks before. Like, I know last time he played Sheik versus Saiki, and he didn't do that well. But it was the first stock that kind of just got evaporated. All right, here's Mario.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, Stigmata in the chat is saying go DK. He maybe needs to work on a DK because all he does so well against Saiki with DK.
And Shane is not a fan of DK and what DK's playstyle stands for.
No one is, but I mean that's the one thing that I've seen. Well, bad, like annoying bad. Yeah. I don't know. Like I hate DK and everything that he stands
100%.
for as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like. It might be the Saiki counter pick. Something to work on.
It's not even so much the matchup. I feel like it's or I guess it's not so much the Saiki matchup, but one, it just Sheik versus Donkey Kong is much more reasonable, and then two, it is slightly the fact that the Saiki does not commit to these risky options, so it gives DK an extra lease on life to go for a little up throw,
a little razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but then Saiki normally switches over to Cloud, and that's still a decent matchup for Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
so it covers everything.
It's not an unreasonable win, but
covers the air dodge with the bouncing fish, just delays it a little bit and gets the early kill. We might see a 3-0 here if Shane can't bring this back.
Yeah.
Only 68% on this Sheik.
I'll be honest, I do believe in Shane's Mario, but it needed a little bit of a warm-up. It was...
It's a little raw right now.
He might have wanted to whip it out after game one, just get a warm-up experience game and then a true game. But you can just
catches the jump,
catch him off the ledge. Yeah. No invincibility frames. That's a up smash.
That's Sheik.
Yeah.
And Saiki read the weight and spot dodge, but just kind of mistimed his dash grab.
Yeah. This is honestly about
Yeah, it's pretty even. That up smash was very clutch on Shane's part.
Yeah, it was what he needed at that exact moment.
Yeah.
And then you rack up a little. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't know the up tilt combos. Yeah. Like he recognizes he needs to push.
There was plenty of room for Hanukkah right there.
Yep. He recognized that he needed to push up and A at the same time, but he doesn't really know how many times.
If you didn't know if he needed a little X or a Y button in between there. Oh, okay, he reads their dodge. Bad DI.
Oh, bad DI in the up air, and that is it. Saiki wins our tournament. As exciting as Losers Finals was, that really wasn't that exciting.
But it was. I don't have a lot to say.
Smash
honestly.
4. I mean, Saiki just showed dominance in this tournament.
It was what we've grown to see. Like, Shane definitely has the potential. He definitely pulls it out sometimes, but a lot of the time, it doesn't work out.
Yeah, Saiki going back for #1 on our PR. He's putting in his ballot right now.
He's trying to put in his hours.
Yeah.
Last time he was only a part-time soldier. Wasn't quite enough. He's trying to go overtime though.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to be #3 again.
Yeah.
Or #2 for that matter.
Really unfortunate Schroeder didn't enter. Just speaking of #3, #2. I'm not commentating crews, by the way.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah, I am clocking out as soon as the crews start because I don't care about this at all.
No, I'm gonna be honest.
No offense to anyone.